for the most part, like I've been able to stay pretty in the dark. So like I want to keep it that way because I want to be surprised. I'm so invested, and I'm never this invested in like avoiding spoilers, except for like maybe Zelda. So like you're gonna get like put in the timeout corner if you're dropping spoilers in the chat. Right, obligatory YouTube opening. Welcome back to my channel. I am Pisces Moon Pie. Today we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We are starting patch 4.5. So we are in the pre-Shadowbringers portion of post Stormblood. So let's get into it. For real this time. Ooh, we hydrating? Are we thirsty for Bob already? Water, everyone. Stay hydrated. Or, you know, Gatorade. I've got like the cotton candy liquid IV, and I've got my coffee. Warrior's my favorite. We are playing coffee has water in it. It counts. Hi, Blake. Hello, how are you? Ugh. So we are playing Shadowbringers as Dark Knight. So I have that all leveled and ready to go. Next week is when we're doing like the 60 to 70 quests. So like hopefully we've got some stuff going on there. But, you know, Warrior's my favorite. So we're doing, like, the post stuff as Warrior. Also, that lets me show off my Shiny X. And then I was playing with, are they gone? I didn't put them on a shared hotbar. That's why. I was trying to, like, do macros. But I was trying to put them like somewhere where they wouldn't be too, let's see. Set to hotbar. Cause like my hotbar 3, like these show up when I hold the left and right triggers. So like there's nothing here. So then I can kind of like automatically just, you know, have those over there if I like manually do it. Glowy all the time. You should send me one because now like I'm getting into the macros. Drink this sun bleach plastic flavored water at work. Powerade 0. Thank you. I'll have to like drop the Etsy shop that made them. I think Denmo has the same boxes too. I love them. I saw them like, I'm getting those. I've been good. We're doing MSQ. I am in, are we going to Revenant's Toll? We are picking up after patch 4.4, starting 4.5. So there's been a lot of reveals. Oh, a Liquid Death. The soda flavored ones are kind of bad. Dr. Death. Did I do the Realm Reborn Relic? Yes. I did this one, the Bravura. That was interesting. I got called out in a meeting while drinking one. No, this is water. Sure. That, I had help. That was a lot. And I did it recently, so that was too much. I don't enjoy grindy type of content, especially when it's like I don't know. That wasn't even cute. I thought the axe would be cute. And it was just like, if there's something at the end of the grind that it's like, oh, but if it's like grindy for the sake of nothing, pass. Pass. All right. Soul searching. Oh no. Alisae's at her wit's end.
I'm glad you've come.
Oh,
Though
baby
I'm
jail
afraid
time.
There's little in the way of good news.
Only grinding. Never mind. Don't wanna. No grinding for me.
After you left, we reached out to both the Alchemists Guild and Stillglade Fane and attempted all manner of treatments. But the results were always the same. Whatever the answer is, it's not alchemy or conjuring.
I love how like they're acknowledging that there was a passage of time, right? Because like the patches are released at, you know, different intervals. But for me, it was just a day. Like all I did was go and craft and gather and unlock custom deliveries. That's what I did. It's been 24 hours.
Why did it have to be Y'shtola and Urianger and not me?
Why would you say
At
that?
all of us, they are the ones who could feasibly have solved this puzzle.
Because it makes for more interesting writing.
And Elfino's still missing. God, it's all going wrong. Where do we even start?
A grave situation indeed. Might I be of some assistance?
Oh, hello. It's been a minute.
Krile!
Aren't you over in
you were busy
Eureka?
delving into
That's
the
where I
mysteries
left
of
you.
Eureka.
When word reached me of the plight of our friends, I could not well stay away. As a fellow Scion, not to mention your erstwhile mentor, this is one of those times you should feel free to call on me, regardless of my personal circumstances.
Oh.
Yes, I should have thought of that. Thank you for coming, Krile. We would welcome your insight.
And I should be happy to provide it. Now, what's this I hear about Alphino heading into Imperial territory? That boy always did have some funny ideas. Do you remember the speech he gave when he was accepted to the Studium?
My life's goal is naught less than the salvation of this star.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I miss him.
That particular grand pronouncement has been a source of great embarrassment to him, as you know. But the fact of the matter is, he meant every word and has lived his life accordingly.
Yes, he remains altruistic to a fault, but I'm worried he was too fixated on his goals to see the dangers, as has happened before.
You needn't be so concerned. Though his values remain the same, Alphino is not the blinkered boy he once was. Slowly but surely his eyes have been opened, thanks to a certain someone.
I know, I'm doing a good job raising him.
A certain someone whom he'd be mortified to learn had heard about his little speech. Mum's the word, eh? Right, I'd better have a look at our patients. They're in the infirmary, I assume. I'll need absolute quiet, so it would be best if I did this alone. If you'll
Oh, oops. Sorry to interrupt you, Krile. Awkward. I don't like awkward silence. What's the prognosis?
All three are in fine physical health. At a glance, I would say they were merely sound asleep. Except for the fact that I couldn't sense the slightest trace of them in their bodies. It's as if their souls have taken leave of their physical forms.
Ah, yes. The Elder Seedseer made a similar observation.
I don't like it.
I've read the report. When you heard this mysterious voice, you described feeling as if you were somewhere else, yes? If we assume the ether which comprises your essence is being drawn to some other place, then it may be possible to follow the trail it leaves behind, just as we did in our search for Thancred.
I wasn't around for that, but I can't imagine it was easy.
Oh,
It was fun, though.
But that's no reason not to try. I will have need of Master Matoya's crystal eye if I'm even to make the attempt. So I suggest we pay her a visit.
We get to see Matoya? Heck yeah, sign me up. Time to go get yelled at by an old lady. Excellent. Okay, there's like implications about souls being plucked from their bodies that I do not like at all. I love telling a silent protagonist to shut the hell up. I just got lunch fixed before this. Ooh, 2 cans of energy drink. And move the cat dish in here. I don't want to miss any of this. Okay. We love Matoya. We gotta go to Idleshire. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, totally. Get ready. Appreciate that. Oh, yes. Test your macro. You must share your secrets because that's the kind of ridiculous shenanigans that I love. I want to run around in PvP like that. Like in front lines, just... If you could send that to me on Discord later. I know exactly what this macro is. See, I'm just discovering the magic of macros. It's like one of those things where in the beginning it's like super intimidating, so I stayed away. But now I'm like, I'm ready to dip my toes in, and I love the music in that area, so shimmery and good feeling. I want to use this to freak the fuck out of one of my FC mates. No, the ultimate one is blue mage and then blowing yourself up. My favorite thing. Is that the Fisher one? I don't know. I used to jump off the bridge in Mordona doing that, and Sprouts would try the same and couldn't do it. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Just real quick. So I unlocked. Yes. Oops. It does that like when I change when I go back and forth between like Xbox and PC, because I do that when I want to like comfy play. So oops, it'll like just leave me on the gear I was playing on here, but then put me in like the class that I was playing on there. So then it's all confused. Oh well, that's fine. I'll fix it later. Black Mage. I got to level 30 on Thaumaturge, so like I'm ready to go get my job crystal and officially be a Black Mage. Am I gonna be a caster now? Who knows? But I'm definitely having fun with it. Like just like, oh, I'm playing this just because I can. I can never remember how to get out of here. I'm so turned around. Is it this way? No. This way. Good meowing. We were talking about you, Luna. Oh yeah, we should go that way. So, since Luna's here, Luna's been so helpful and is organizing a lot of the FC events and Discord events for the game and crafted us all our beautiful things, and that's why I have this beautiful puppy. So everyone say thank you. Thank you to Luna and Val. I'm so congested. Oh, same. And like, I've got my sweater and my gloves on because I'm cold, but like I've also got a blanket over my legs and feet. I might make some hot chocolate. Ooh. That's the most punishing class if you drop your spells. So like I'm only playing it for like shits and giggles. It's down here somewhere, right? It's been a minute since I've been over here. So like I'm definitely not gonna be like, this is my whole personality. Ooh. Do I have to like climb up there? Oh well. Black Mage is my favorite class, tied with Samurai. Samurai is good. Samurai is fun. Warrior. But I'm playing the featured class for every expansion. So like I'm getting like a sampler, if you will. It's just Caster. Caster's a little challenging for me to play because I like to move around. I got the zoomies. I did Picto for all of Dawn Trail and swapped to Black Mage immediately because I missed it. It's dark in here. Why is it so dark? Oh, wouldn't have done it if everyone wasn't so great. We appreciate you, Luna. I get yelled at by an old woman every day. It's my friend's mother-in-law. If I wanted to be yelled at by an old woman, I could just call my mom. True, it is nighttime in the game. They'll never make Meteor a caster class. I'm on Primal Lamia. You can learn Frog Leg Blue spell from those Parago frogs? Really? Okay, so remind me later. I will be doing Picto because Viper looks intimidating. I'll try Viper though, but like Picto's cute, so I want to do Picto. And having Thaumaturge and like getting into Black Mage a little bit will like it's a little like dipping my toes into casting, right? So like I heard Master Matoya was something of a recluse, but this seems extreme. Still, I'll happily overlook her eccentricities if she agrees to help us. I hope she loves you. Picto's my main DPS. It's fun. Viper's easier. And I know it's technically the feature class, but I don't want to. We'll see.
Come to disturb my peace again, have you? I hide myself away in a cave, and still you people insist on pestering me with your problems.
You people? Excuse you? Oh.
I mistook you for your what's-his-name, but I see now you're the sister. Weren't you supposed to be the lively one? I've seen happier faces at a rain-sodden burial.
Well, I'm sorry to dash your expectations, but the situation isn't exactly conducive to gaiety.
Ha! That's more like it. Stoller used to spit and hiss like a wildcat too. Better for a young thing like you to be filled with fire and leave the doom and gloom to your elders.
I love Matoya. This is sad though.
Now, what exactly does this tragic situation of yours have to do with me?
We need an expert.
If I may, Master Matoya, we have need of your crystal eye once more.
We're outsourcing because we're having some HR difficulties.
Stola is one of the afflicted, is she?
Oh.
Very well. She may be an ungrateful stray, but she's my ungrateful stray, and I'll not see her buried before I am.
Oh. I love her.
Right. Let us see what we can see. I'll begin from where our friends first fell and cast my senses out from there.
I'm scared. Also, I have a thing with orbs now. Historically for us, orbs have not been very good.
What is it? Did you find them?
This doesn't make sense. How is it even possible?
How is what possible? Krile, what did you see?
The threads, they just ended. And no, I didn't lose track of them. I followed them as far as they went. It's as if they were cut off.
Could the ether have dissipated if it had? Oh gods! Their bodies are just husks. It's like the broodmother's daughter all over again.
No, this is different. The Kalyana girl was already dead, body and soul, when Lakshmi effected her resurrection.
Aye, let's not jump to conclusions. If their physical forms yet breathe and show no signs of wasting, then it follows that their souls must still be intact somewhere.
But where?
That's the question, isn't it, girl? Death has not taken them to the ethereal sea, yet there are no tracks left for us to follow.
We're no closer to an answer than when we started. But knowing their souls are still out there is progress of a sort. We just have to keep looking. Pray.
Oh, now what?
Yes? I remember, but... What, to Mhigo? We're on our way. That was Lyse. Apparently, a group of Populares have defected to Mhigo, and Maxima, the envoy Alphino left with, is one of them.
What?
I'm sorry. I realize we've barely begun here, but...
Go, child, go! You've made up your mind, and life's too short for dithering.
I'll do some digging in the meantime and see if there isn't some other method we could use to continue the search.
Okay.
Let's be off then.
I don't like separating, but, you know, at least Alisae's with me. Now what?
Oh, not again. The enchantment barely seems to take these days. I chalk it up to old age, but I rather doubt it's that simple.
The ether being reduced in some places.
Before they took ill, Y'shtola and Urianger were sharing notes on a thinning of the ether. It seems to be happening all over.
Does it now? And here I was, all set to blame my woes on that creaking mountain of refuse clogging up the Thaliac. fear something has gone awry. Still, there's naught to be gained from starting in shadows. You can only do what can be done, and that but one thing at a time.
Good advice, but you know, like I'm concerned. That does not alleviate my concerns. I don't feel okay. Oh, the targeting in this game. This is convenient. Okay. Boop. Watch me talk to Alisae and it's immediately gonna open another cutscene. My warrior of light has always been a caster ever since Dawn Trail. I changed to melee. I also wanted to know, how old is Matoya? Old. That's all we need to know. I love her. She's so grouchy, but she softens like a mama for anything involving Shola. Yeah, I know, right? And like, I knew she would love Alisae. So that was the woman who tamed Yashola. I had the distinct feeling of being grabbed by the scruff of the neck and having the nonsense shaken out of me. When Alphino is back, I'd like to visit again and ask her what tales she has of grandfather. Oh. We all have a Matoya in our lives. Hopefully. We all need a Matoya in our lives. Here we go. I almost can't bear to hear what Maxima has to tell us. But it can't be bad news, can it? Lyse would have said, unless... there's no point in speculating. Lyse said she'd notify the guards of our coming, so we should head straight to the palace gate in the Alamegan quarter. I'll be praying for good news. Learn what you can about Alphino's plight, and leave the search for our friends' lost souls to me. Bye. Oh, she ran. I'm even getting a free teleport. What a ripoff. Can you imagine what she'd be like if Matoya hadn't? For a second, I thought I ended up in the wrong place. Maybe tame. I think, like, you know, because she's... Maybe that's like the wrong word. More like, I can't think of the word. Now I'm having a brain fart. Also, I feel like I can never get out of this place. Just one big maze. Okay. All right, let us in. Greetings, Scions. The commander told me to expect you. Shall I show you in? I guess. I forgot I could fly. What's flight? Oh, is it gonna be are we going back to jail? Probably.
I'm sorry to drag you halfway across the realm, but when Maxima mentioned Alphino, I thought you'd want to hear the news in person.
Ah, we meet again. Though I was hoping our reunion would be under more auspicious circumstances.
What happened to my brother? Where is Alphino?
Yeah. Where's my
Never
son?
fear, my lady. Your brother was in fine health when I took my leave of him, and I have no reason to assume that has changed.
You assume?
If you will allow me, I shall endeavor to explain events. Our troubles began not long after we departed Doma. While crossing the burn, we were fired upon by the Emperor's personal guard and forced to make an emergency landing. As we stumbled from the wreckage, our attackers fell upon us again, and we would have perished there and then were it not for the intercession of a third party, a band of mercenaries whose leader claimed to pursue a vendetta against the Scions. This shadow hunter, as he styled himself, then escorted us out of the wastes to relative safety. Upon arriving back in civilization, I gathered my Populares colleagues and prepared to flee the Empire. Master Alphino, however, declined the invitation to join us, preferring to continue his investigation into the Scion threat.
Baby boy, why? Hi, Papa Cloudy.
Well, at least he's not lying in a heap in the burn.
True.
Tell us more about these Scion hunters. Who are they? And is Alphino still with them?
He is. As to who they are, I'm afraid I have nothing to tell you. Beyond the fact that they root out and destroy Scions, they were unwilling to divulge anything which might serve to identify them.
Okay.
They would not even reveal their next destination. But Master Alphino asked to accompany them all the same.
That, even though they're not saying something, that reveals something. So, like, they're very, like, they're keeping stuff close to the vest for a reason because they're afraid of spies. So, like, they're, like, treasonous, right?
Since parting company with your brother, we've been engaged in a game of cat and mouse with the Emperor's Guard. We made our way through province after province, finding the army busy restoring order wherever we went, until we finally arrived here in Mhigo. I cannot thank Commander Aldin enough for giving us such an unexpectedly warm welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you,
I'm not
Raubahn.
inclined to turn away refugees, no matter which land they call home. And if they can tell me how things lie in Garlemald, all the better.
Heck yeah.
On that subject, there is much I would tell you. During the course of our journey, we heard tales that an entire rebel army had been slaughtered in the space of a single night. It would seem my former comrades grew tired of putting down uprisings in the conventional manner, and chose instead to bring a formidable new weapon to bear. Details were sparse, but the rumor alone was enough to dampen the flames of rebellion. I have also heard reports that several companies have withdrawn from their designated provinces and begun marching westward. It is my assessment that the Empire's forces are mobilizing for a large-scale military engagement.
Westward? You mean they're getting ready to invade Mhigo?
We knew this was coming, but not that it would be so soon.
We've barely even begun to shore up our defenses. They won't stop an invading army.
No, they won't.
We're in danger. No.
Dispatch messengers to the Alliance leadership requesting reinforcements, and send word to our officers in the field to hasten completion of those border fortifications. Prepare to meet the Imperials head on! No matter how quickly we act, we still want for time. When the enemy comes into view, our best recourse will be to open negotiations with their commander, and see that the ensuing proceedings take as long as possible.
Would you and Alisae head to Doma and let Lord Hien know about this? I'm sure he'll want to hear about Alphino too.
Of course.
Consider it done. We'll send word when...
Ah!
Untold sorrow must be changed. Ahead looms a calamity. Eon become instant. Throw wide the gates.
Surely there's an easier way he can communicate with us.
You heard it too.
A phone call, a letter, a pigeon.
Well, at least we're both still standing.
True.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought we'd lost you for a moment there. Why does this keep happening?
Someone's trying to send us a
I wish I
message.
Nothing we've tried has brought us any closer to an answer.
Someone.
We'll keep working on it. But first, we need to go and see Lord Hien.
Well, that's fun. Whew. Oh, you got Leviathan in MSQ, Florine. Florine's working on an alt that's in the FC. Okay, we'll turn that back on. We got an ad break coming up. So like, I'm scared. I'm scared if I like talk to her, it's gonna trigger another like 10-minute cutscene. So, you know, we'll hang out here for a bit. Heck yeah, good job. We can dance, we can vibe for a minute. This game has so much content. I didn't even know about triple triad card collecting and minion collecting before I got into it. I love chocobo racing. I love triple triad. Like, those are like Final Fantasy staples, right? So like, if they didn't have them in this game, it would just be a crime. Oh, the party car. I'm getting some Final Fantasy vibes. Anyone else? Oh, the fashion reports are fun too. Like, there's so freaking much. I love Leap of Faith. It was very frustrating at first, but I love jump puzzles, so I was like determined. Triple Triad was the best thing that Final Fantasy VIII offered. I disagree. There's some like great music in that game. I love that game so much. Ooh, we got the cars. I desperately want to do a replay soon. I'll just use like the Switch cheater buttons to get through the one part of the game I can't stand because it's too damn repetitive. But you know, like I got gazillions of games I want to play and not enough time to do them. I want them to add chess. Chess would be so much fun. Oh. When I first started 14 at the tail end of Shadowbringers, I had no friends, so all I did was hang out in Gold Saucer doing jump puzzles. Spells are weird in Final Fantasy VIII because like you have to draw them and you junction them. But like junctioning them makes you able to have like a completely busted character at like low levels without grinding. But then if you want to cast those spells, then it like screws with your settings. Yes, I too am on the please allow us to... I got stuck back there. Please let us have Blitzball Yoshi P. I beg, but I know he's never gonna. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen is like $5 on the Switch right now. Ooh, I do love a retro RPG. Okay, so Kirsten is talking about the run she's doing on the alt that she put in our FC, and like it's no teleport every side quest, so she's like walking everywhere and like doing every quest as it becomes available. I love seeing more of the world by walking and driving everywhere. I wasn't sure the no teleport thing would last, but I'm actually really enjoying it. I'm so like, that is so cool. Like just different ways to enjoy the game. I'm glad you're having fun. I woke up feeling like an Amazon delivery truck ran over me. Oh, I slept for 3 hours, feel mostly better. Like the specifically Amazon delivery truck, like I don't know why, but I get what you're saying. Why am I mounting up? I get it. I was like yesterday during stream, I felt fine. And then like a couple hours later, like I started getting a migraine and I just went to sleep. Like I have a migraine tea and I just passed out. Let Mr. Moonpie run the show and just like, whoa. Cause they're super shitty. Amazon drivers are crazy. Oh, one is heading my way with Onyx Storm. I used to work for Amazon. They don't give... Oh, yeah. I support them unionizing because, boo. I actually know my way around Limsa now. The only reason I know my way around Limsa is because that's where I started. Mr. Moonpie does not stream. He doesn't even want to, like, show his face. He's so shy. I don't even, like... I try to get him to get on voice chat, and he's like, I don't want to. Like, that's fine. It's okay. Yeah, Amazon. Oh, we gotta watch what we say. Oh, we love you, Amazon. It is a wonderful company who treats us very well. I bash them all the time on stream. Jeff, Daddy Bezos, we love you. Oh, that felt dirty. Would Mr. Moonpie ever make a guest appearance? So that's up to him. Like, if he wants to, I would love that. I would love him to like co-play something with me, but like, I'm not gonna drag him on the stream if he doesn't want to, you know? Hey, don't do the spray emote at me. Limsa is complex. I love it. It is? Oh my, well, thank you. So Alphino is safe for the present at least. Now all we need to worry about is a full-scale Imperial invasion. It's just little tiny things to worry about, right? I'm actually glad Lyse tasked us with visiting Lord Hien. Better to be dashing from place to place than sitting around stewing over things we can't change. To the Enclave! Ulda is confusing. So confusing. I don't understand it at all. Mr. Moonpie was watching. From what I understood, it's too cold at work for them to really be doing anything. So he's just sitting in the work truck, getting paid to do nothing. Love it. If you can nap on company time, if you can poop on company time, anything like that, do it. Living the dream. I love that meme where it's like the learning to go potty Elmo. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. I don't know how the stream got to poop, but here we are. I game on company time. Good. Yeah, it's way windy over here. So, you stay safe too. Everyone stay safe. The weather's going kind of wild. Like, there's just I looked at the weather map like across the country, like, and I was watching the radar. So like the snow is supposed to hit in the middle of the school day, probably like soon. Like, how much snow are we gonna get? Like, are the kids gonna get snowed in at school? I have heard of On Company Time. They made the TikTok, the banning TikTok song, right? I gotta be careful. Kyle might be my coworker. I sing that every time I use the washroom at work. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yeah, like, we have the Dalmascans, the Noxians, Cyrena's here. Oh, you. Hello. Your hair doesn't look very purple in this light. Oh, the Kojin. This is great. Look at the gang's all here. During State of Play, they dropped a game I want. Oh, really? What game? Oh, that half horse, half man. That's a good one. That's a banger. Greetings, my friends. I was just discussing future endeavors with the members of our newly formed alliance. Warriors Abyss. The Kojin and the Confederacy you already know, and it was your own strength of arms that won us the cooperation of the steppe tribes. We've also been joined by our neighbors from Nasha and the indomitable citizens of Dalmasca, though the scattered nature of the latter's resistance will somewhat delay their official induction. These proud peoples have united under a single purpose, to give a huge middle finger to the Garlean Empire. I try to do those quests when I remember to do the society quests. I'm glad to see your alliance is coming together so swiftly. As things stand, I fear we shall soon have need of your strength. It's about to go down, Hien. I thank you for bringing me news of Alphino. His fate is never far from my thoughts, and not only because he is our emissary. As for the sudden deployment of Imperial forces, I agree that Mhigo would be wise to shore up its borders with all haste. Every report we receive from our shinobi indicates a massing of troops in the western provinces. It seems all but certain that the Empire is poised to bring its fist down upon Eorzea. The snow's that bright? And I would help deflect that blow. But I cannot risk sending reinforcements just yet. We will remain vulnerable to airborne assault until our wall on the burn is in place. I know snow blindness is a thing. It's terrible. You're recovering from surgery? Oh no. Yeah, it does suck. So, healing vibes to you. Relax. Okay, the all-important Allegan, they're calling it Allegan now, Allegan energy barrier. The energy barrier, yes. I thought to call it something more auspicious. A name drawn from the four Lords of Legends, perhaps. Serious Ages or some such. Just a thought. Oh, he thought hard on that. The Ironworks engineers report that they have finished calibrating the generators and are ready to proceed to the testing stage. Have you time to attend the first test? You've seen the field which protected Alisae firsthand, and I would be interested to hear how you think ours compares. I might as well. I will come too if you don't mind. Though I'm no Chola, I may be able to offer some insight. Just let her be busy. She needs to think of literally anything other than... we're in post-Stormblood still. So like the pre-Shadowbringers area. We're in the last 2 patches. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk, Danny. Cleaning house is, that's a whole thing. I'm definitely lurky while I'm like doing chores. Of course, time being of the essence, it would be best if we made directly for the burn. Yugiri, I leave you and Haku to bring the war council to a close. Understood. Your mounts are saddled and ready, my lord. Where are the storms? Give me money. Okay. We will cross the burn by y'all and Falcon, as before. Join me at the overlook near the House of the Fierce. Free teleport. Free teleport. I just don't want to spend money. And I have teleport things too. I'm just like, I want to hoard those too. I have a problem. Okay, so we're House of the Fierce. We have a teleport there. Whee! Oh, look at all those side quests. Oh. Give the word when you're ready to take wing. Head to the burn, I guess.
It seems the engineers have matters well in hand. Should the barrier work as we intend, Doma will be free to reinforce her allies in Mhigo without fear of weakening her own borders. Honored friends, the time has come to put your hard work to the test. Start the generator.
All right, let's go.
Node 1 is operational. Nodes 2 to 8 are reporting similar energy levels. The barrier is forming. 1,000 yards. 2,000. 3,000. Expansion remains smooth. No fluctuations detected. 5,000! Target altitude reached. The barrier is holding steady at 5,000 yards. We've done it.
Take that.
Is that an Imperial airship? Of all the rotten timing.
But this is a gift, Mistress Alisae. They can test our new wall for us.
What if Alphino was on
Seems solid
board?
enough, though I was hoping for a fireball.
Is it him? Baby boy!
By the gods.
Take down the damn wall!
What are you? Let me go! He has my brother!
Lower the barrier!
Did that shit happen to Alphino too?
Be at ease, girl. The lad is not dead, merely locked in slumber.
No, not him too.
We could identify no cause and found no remedy. Thus I sought to return him to Doma, and into the arms of Lord Hien himself, it would seem. It is a day for fated reunions. Would you not agree, adventurer? Or should I address you as the Warrior of Light?
What? 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 What?
I, Gaius van Baelsar, the Black Wolf. That was the title I was given.
What?
One I have long since relinquished. stand down. The legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion died in Castrum Meridianum. I am no more than Gaius Baelsar, a man without rank or allegiance.
What?
Impossible. There's no way you could have survived.
Do you remember how it unfolded? How I was deceived by La Habrea? How I was convinced that reviving the Ultima weapon would allow me to bring peace to Eorzea? The Ascian used me, as he used so many others, all to further the restoration of his wretched god. Yet even with the might of Alec at my command, you bested me. And as the Praetorium went up in flames, I was content to burn along with it. For a moment, at least. A moment of folly. To surrender my life thus would have been to betray all who died for my cause. It was for them that I dragged myself free of the rubble, and swore vengeance on the Ascians.
So, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, I guess? Question mark?
The Black Wolf has shed his pelt, never to return to Garlemald or her legions. I live now only to exact revenge. My principal quarry was to be La Habrea, whom I gather you have since ushered onto oblivion.
You're welcome.
But so many more remain. Long as their kind lurked in the shadows, laboring to sow chaos throughout our world, I would see each and every one dragged into the light and put to the sword. Are the Scions not of like mind?
In this single respect, perhaps.
Then I shall continue the partnership the boy began, and share what intelligence I have acquired.
Okay, you took my baby boy into your care, and you protected him, and then you brought him back when he fell with malady or whatever. So you could have harmed him, but you didn't. So I'm gonna trust you, but I don't like it.
Among the Ascians, the Black Masked Ilk are subordinate to those who wear red. This you already know. Yet among the red there exists a hierarchy. Those set adrift with the shards clearly stand below those still joined to the source.
What?
Nabriales, who once dared to intrude upon the Rising Stones, belonged to the former group, and while he was indeed a dangerous foe, his powers were inconsequential next to the paragons of the Source. The first was La Habrea, who plagues us no more. There is also the white-robed Elidibus, and the elusive Emmet Selk, about whom little is known.
We have files on La Habrea and Elidibus, but I believe this Emmet Selk is new to us?
Fuck, I wish I hadn't already, learned his name.
Told you, we have evidence to suggest that an Ascian now walks in the body of the Crown Prince. Have you identified this interloper?
Elidibus seems the most likely culprit. As emissary, it is his role to maintain the equilibrium between darkness and light. Your many deeds in Hydaelyn's name have upset the balance, and I believe he seeks to restore it by throwing his considerable power behind the Empire. As a leader of the Ascians, he is one of our primary targets. It was on the trail of this very prey that the boy and I came across the scene of a failed uprising. In the absence of a single Garlean casualty, we inspected the bodies of the rebels, and the lack of any external injury drew my immediate attention. They had been slain by Black Rose, an alchemical invention of the Imperial Army, When I yet served as legatus, I ordered its production halted and all stockpiles destroyed. Toxic gas is not a tool of conquest, but of extermination.
Toxic gas? This must be the new weapon Maxima warned us about. Something deadly enough to sweep away all resistance in a matter of hours. Gods. You don't think they're planning to use this in Mhigo, do you?
Oh, they must be.
Put your fears to rest. We infiltrated the production facility and destroyed all existing stores of the chemical along with the plant itself. Even should they rebuild the operation, they will not soon manufacture another batch. Regardless, I would draw your attention to a directive we discovered in the plant's records. The document was marked with a recent date and authorized with the signature of one Zeno C.A. Galvus.
A dead man signing the death warrant for thousands. 'Tis bad comedy.
But the tale does not end there. Within that same facility was a chamber filled with devices of elegant design. Cloning technology, we realized.
What the What? What? Now we gotta worry about...
And what should we find in each and every incubator? But a young Emperor Solus. All of which prompts the question, were the Scions responsible for these abominations, or was it the will of the Emperor? I must know which hand guides the Empire. Though I have given up my rank, I am yet a son of Garlemald, and I will fight for the future of my homeland. It is time I return to the hunting of shadows. We should focus on our common foe. To reopen old quarrels now would serve no purpose.
Just apologize.
You saved my brother's life, so I'm willing to let sleeping dogs lie. But in truth, it's not my decision to make.
Oh, it's mine? There are more important matters at hand. Both of those answers were unsatisfying.
There was a time when I scorned those who placed their faith in false gods, even as I, in my blinkered conviction, place mine in Ascian promises. Unlike yours, my strength of will and my restraint was found wanting. We shall meet again, warrior of light.
So that was the infamous Black Wolf. An unexpected ally, to say the least.
I mean, I do tend to, you know, like, change hearts and minds, but I wasn't expecting that. What the heck?
Well, I am content to leave the fine-tuning of the barrier to cleverer minds. Let us bid our friends from the Ironworks farewell, and see what can be done for Alphino back in Dorma.
Probably not much. Well, that was interesting. I'm afraid if I click it, I'm gonna get more cutscene. My Leviathan co-healer was named Funeral Director. What a great name for a healer, honestly. How'd it go? Gaius is a baddie without the armor. Damn, he is daddy. Oh yes, the WTF-ery. It's been been interesting watching them fall asleep. Hi, Doris. Good evening. Gaius is a hoot. Gaius is hot. Oh, well, I did say he was hot when he first appeared, but like, we need a scream emote on Twitch. I think we also we probably need lots of emotes. Okay, scream emote. I'm being convinced to buy your outfit. Isn't it cute? Like the shoes are cute, but I think it looks better with the PvP boots and then like the PvP sleeves. It's cute. It's like comfy, but like also like I'm not just lounging. I'm working. Athleisure? I don't know. Gaius Loki reminds me of my dad, so not hot. Gaius is just what radicalized you? The Asians. A scream emote that isn't a snake. Someone remind me later. I'll find a scream emote. There's got to be a picture, a GIF or something of someone screaming. Heck, I could like G-pose screaming or something. Alphino is safely ensconced in a private chamber. My finest healer is examining him as we speak. I think we need a priest. Hello, welcome. I've spoken with the physician, and there are no outward signs of illness. Alphino is lost in a sleep from which he cannot be awoken, just like the others. It seems that even the lands of the Empire were not far enough away to escape that cursed voice. Who has fallen asleep? Beyonce, Yishtola, Thancred, now Alphino. That's it, right? I share your frustration, Alisae. I do, but Alphino is returned to us alive and otherwise unharmed. All that remains is to find the means to wake him. Until then, you can't but fulfill your duties as a Scion, yours and your brother's both. You're right, of course. There are arrangements to be made, and little time to make them. To business then, my lord. Now that we know Seru's wall works as intended, can we expect reinforcements for Mhigo? You most certainly can. As promised, we will send troops to bolster our allies in Eorzea without delay. Pray be aware, however, that they will not arrive without delay, save for the few who boast teleportation magics. The bulk of our force must be transported by sea, a lengthy voyage for which the smaller vessels favored by the Confederacy are ill-equipped. Accordingly, I mean to enlist the assistance of the East Aldenar Trading Company in finding suitable ships. As for navigating the distances in question, we are in the happy position of being able to call upon those who plotted the course of my people's exodus to Eorzea. Beyond the procurement of ships, I think it unlikely that our East Aldenar friends will consent to any involvement in military operations, but I am certain they will afford Alphino a berth aboard one of their vessels. I shall have a Corrigan accompany him in every elm of the way to the Rising Stones. You have my thanks, Lord Hien. You agree. I will go on ahead with our friends to Mhigo. Enlist all those capable of teleportation and put them at the disposal of the Eorzean Alliance as soon as possible. They will form the vanguard. I don't want to talk. Yes, my lord. Words are hard. This is exactly what we'd hoped for. Lyse and the Alliance leaders will be glad indeed to welcome the combined strength of the East. I don't know what fit it is, but I'm vibing with it. Uh-oh. Meanwhile, the Black Rose chemical plant. I'm vibing with it. I'm comfy. I gotta be comfortable saving the world from whatever this is.
Our supplies of Black Rose have been ruined, but the new plant is already under construction. We should have the first batch ready in time for the offensive, Your Radiance.
It shouldn't be the end of the patch, because I know there's a dungeon. Okay.
See that you do.
You again.
Yes, the infamous Black Rose. If I recall correctly, Gaius did not much care for the invention. A ruthless and indiscriminate weapon indeed, this airborne poison. It seems you are capable of making decisions worthy of your bloodline.
With no gift for sorcery, we Garleans must look to Magitech to even the odds. If it spares the needless deaths of our soldiers and serves the cause of this empire, there is no method I would not employ.
How very noble of you.
Truly, though, I must commend you for embracing your role as Emperor. You play the part of the determined ruler well. Sometimes even I catch myself believing.
What?
A silent agent of death. Now that I think on it, Black Rose may well possess the perfect aspect. Slowly but surely, the deluge of light has worked upon the ether here in the source, and the gas should be most susceptible to its influence.
What?
Well, I shall leave you to your own devices. Go forth and bloody the land with your grand and glorious war.
Okay.
While you do what, precisely?
I like his little theme song.
Need you ask? I will be doing what all Ascians do.
I am well aware that your kind exists only to usher in the next calamity. But you seem oblivious to the harm your singular agenda causes to the Empire. You cannot have forgotten the events which followed your mortal demise. Our homeland was plunged into civil war for your failure to name a successor. The edifice you so carefully constructed was but a hair's breadth from collapse.
Are you truly so naive? You thought me oblivious to the consequences of a departure so painstakingly timed?
It was by design?
Well,
Damn.
Of course it was. Though I will admit the resulting panic exceeded even my wildest expectations. But how can you be surprised? Throwing the world into disarray was the very purpose for which this nation was, as you say, so carefully constructed. Now,
wow.
If you have no further questions, I must be on my way. Since we may not meet again in this lifetime, it would be remiss of me not to offer a word or two of gratitude. I really must thank you for this surplus of vessels. I can mold any host into my own image, but having bodies tailor-made for me in this fashion is so much less tiresome. You dabbled in elegant cloning techniques, yes? It certainly is a compelling, not to mention entertaining, field of research.
Wait a second.
And of all the options available, you chose the founding father on whom to experiment. You have a twisted streak to you, Varis, like grandsire, like grandson, hey?
If events play out as planned, this will become something of a family enterprise. You will be the capstone of this world, I the anchor and shard, and together we will give the lie to this star's fraudulent existence.
What? I'm so confused. What? 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 Y'all, what is happening? Daddy, I love him. His laugh is the worst ever. Yeah, there's some theater kid vibes going on there. Parley on the front lines. We must leave now to convene with Eorzea's leaders, and it may be some time before I return to Doma. Hakuro, I leave you in your command. Are you in command? My lord! I shall assemble an advance party with haste and join you in Mhigo forthwith. Okay. I just received word from Lyse. The Alliance has established a base camp near Mhigo's northeastern border. Once we've arrived in the locks, we're to report to a resistance officer stationed in Porta Praetoria, who will point us in the right direction. Let's not keep them waiting. I guess. A machinist named Thought Taco. What? What? What's happening? Where are we going? Here. Okay. Well, sheesh. Whee! Oh, you must be the Scion party I was told to look out for. If you follow me, I'll take you directly to Alliance headquarters. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Welcome back, you two. Greetings, Lord Hien. Glad you could join us.
Glad to be here. I would have come sooner, were our own defense is not in question, but I am pleased to report that our soldiers are assembling for deployment to Mhigo as we speak.
We're grateful for your support. Thanks to the efforts of our allies, it won't be long before we've established defensive positions on this front as well.
We have some good news too. Alphino has come back to us. As for the bad news...
Sad.
So, Alphino won't wake up, Gaius van Baelsar is alive and hunting Scions, and the Empire is planning to poison us all with toxic gas. Does that sound about right?
Pretty much. You know, no big deal.
Ordinarily, any one of those things would have left me in shock. But the way things have been lately, it's all starting to seem pretty normal. Getting back to your report, are we sure this Black Rose is the weapon Maxima was talking about?
It fits the description. And it seems we
It
have
is. I did the
Alphino
side
to
quest.
thank for sparing us an early demonstration of its effectiveness. I have a feeling this won't be the last time his bravery in the Empire will serve us here in Eorzea. The threat of an unknown weapon has had us all on edge. But now that we know what we're dealing with, we can take steps to defend against it. As for Gaius, I'm not sure what to think. Am I happy he's alive? Not in the slightest. Am I happy he's hunting Scions? Aye, I'd have to say I am.
Of all the hobbies to pick, that's a good one.
Oh, speaking of Garleans you didn't expect to see, we have a tale of our own, as it happens. When we sent envoys to the Imperial Army to request talks, they returned with the message that Varis Galvus would be attending.
What?
The Emperor himself. Well, Varis did sanction the Popularis peace mission. But knowing that an Ascian walks in his son's skin, I do not see how we can trust him or anyone from that nest of vipers.
The Alliance would proceed with negotiations regardless, if only to give ourselves more time to prepare. We do, however, require your cooperation.
Oh, joy.
Right. Yes. So, as a condition for the talks to go forward, the Empire has requested that a member of the Scions be present. There'll be a representative from each Alliance nation, of course, but I'm afraid we have to ask that you come along too.
God.
Thank you, Sammy, for the 5 gifted
you
subs.
know how much I hate politics. But then, what choice do I have? Alphino and the others aren't going to do it. Very well. I shall attend as the Scions representative.
Yay! And we'll dance party as soon as I'm out of the cutscene.
In case you're wondering why I didn't ask you, the Empire also requested the presence of Eorzea's
Hype
champion.
train. Oh, of course they did. I'm not fond of politics either.
Oh, you're not, are you? Come on, if Alisae can put on a brave face, then so can you. Now, we don't know what Varis means to bring to the table, or why he wants you there. But having you close at hand should make all the difference.
The meeting will take place on the border. Anticipating an early assault, we mean to position the bulk of our forces nearby.
Fisherman, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Ooh, careful. Hexy. Thank you. Okay, we're partying in a minute. We're partying. Okay.
The Alliance leaders should already be on their way. Once you're ready, we can head out and join them.
Can I be done? I have dancing to do. It's very important. It's a whole lot more important than whatever you're doing. You're gonna dance on the table in front of them? Is this a place people can come? I don't even know where I'm at anymore. Where am I? Oh yeah, okay, I'm leaving, goodbye. Can I leave? Am I stuck? Let me out. Let me out. No, we have important dancing to do. Let me out. Okay, woo, woo. Thank you. Okay, we'll go up to the crystal. Yikes. Why am I walking? Hello. You got put in baby jail? Bits, but I got my eyes on you, Hexy. Also, everyone.
Such devastation! This was not my intention.
I was waiting for that one. Not gonna lie. I know. I was in baby jail for once. Rude. How dare they? Okay, everybody needs to hydrate. Because y'all are thirsty for the bad man. Refill your cups. But he's so pretty. I'm not. If bad, then why hot? Yes, drink water. And we partying. He's so silly. He's kind of like Goofy. The voice? Okay, so I don't think he's all that attractive. However, I don't like, it's like the Gortash effect. I don't like Gortash. Like, Gortash is unattractive. He's a terrible person, but he's voiced by Jason Isaac. So I'm like, you know what I mean? Okay, Alliance headquarters. The weather changed. It's like creepy over here. Yikes. I haven't done Omega raids yet. That's coming up. So that will be, so like the playing with viewers, we're gonna save for like the side content stuff. And that's gonna be after I start Shadowbringer. So we're gonna do like MSQ 1 day a week. And then the rest, like all the other side content and all the other things. And then the duty I have coming up, I think I'm gonna run with the mods. So that's where we're at. I don't suppose it's polite to keep an emperor waiting too long, shall we? Parley with the emperor? No. It's such a soap opera. I'm excited. Why with the ominous music? Okay. Baby jail. It's coming. I assume.
Esteemed representatives of the Eorzean Alliance, on behalf of the Garlean Empire, I thank you for inviting me here today.
Who the hell invited you?
As this parley was convened at your request, I invite you to speak first.
Very well, Your Radiance. I, Nanimo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, should be pleased to oblige you. As recent events in Mhigo and Doma have made plain, the subjugation and exploitation of neighboring nations is not a sustainable policy. Should this day end in war, you may very well defeat us, but you will never extinguish the people's desire for freedom. Though it may not be in our lifetime, there will be another revolution, another war, and the cycle will continue.
It's real tense in this room.
Entered into a concord with the nations of Eorzea, a partnership wherein we recognize one another as equals. Garlemald could be afforded similar treatment. You need only set aside your ambitions and join us in paving a path towards peace.
Awkward.
You will not win me over with sophistry, Your Grace. As you know only too well, this alliance lacks the strength to keep the peace within its own borders. Even now, your struggles with the Beastmen continue unabated. Divided, you sow this fertile soil with the seeds of your differences and reap naught but discord and chaos for your trouble. Eorzea must be united under one leader, one purpose. I would offer you both and bring an end to your strife.
Are you for real?
With all due respect, Your Radiance, the only thing that you offered the people of Mhigo was fear and hopelessness.
The citizens of Dorma can also attest to the meager arms of imperial rule. There is no purpose to be found in a life of oppression, each day more uncertain than the last.
Our people are willing to die for their freedom. A great many already have, and countless more will, if we don't put an end to this madness here and now.
Don't look at me.
We brought order and stability to your lives. This madness and bloodshed is of your own making. You broke the peace, not Garlemald.
Are you high?
Peace. Order. You kill our peoples, despoil our lands, take everything that is ours. And what? You expect us to lick the boot that grinds our faces into the dirt?
This is so fitting for right now. Oh my gosh. Anyone who's like, don't bring politics into Final Fantasy. Like, are you for real? Bunch of cutscene skippers.
I expect you to weigh the costs. To recognize that countless lives have been lost on both sides in pursuit of a greater good, and to not squander all we have achieved in a fit of petulance.
Bruh.
Your Radiance. I fear I can personally attest to the dangers of pursuing one's vision with such righteous fervor. For 1,000 years, the Holy See of Ishgard waged war with dragons. 1,000 years of sacrifice, of sorrow and hate, in which we bathed in the blood of friend and foe alike. Had it gone on any longer, we may well have drowned.
He's so sweet, he thinks he can reason with this man.
Yet we have chosen to raise ourselves out of this bloody spiral, and have since made peace with our former enemy.
So I understand. No doubt the dragons were more receptive to your overtures in the wake of their leader's demise.
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
You speak of peace, yet use war to achieve it. Your father would not have bothered to obscure his intent with honeyed words. He understood that strength is all that matters in the end.
Don't talk to him like that. Ugh.
Without his clarity of vision, I can but wonder what will become of Ishgard and her people. There was a time when Garlemald too lacked a leader of conviction. Weak and unable to wield magic, we were at the mercy of the strong from whom we sought refuge in the bitter cold of the north. Were it not for the discovery of ceruleum and the subsequent development of magitech, we might never have gained the power to take back that which was rightfully ours.
So you're saying that because bad things happen to you, that gives you the right to go be imperialist to the rest of the world? Are you serious?
You speak as if your people were the first to have been driven from their homes. Limsa Lominsa was built by wayward souls in search of a place to call their own. On the shores of Vilbrand we found it, and from those humble beginnings did we grow and flourish. And all without robbing our neighbors of their liberty.
Catelyn. We love her.
So saith the pirate. Am I to believe that you simply asked the kobolds to yield up their lands and that they were happy to oblige you? That you did not drive them out like rats in the hold of one of the many ships seized by your privateers?
Oop.
I will concede that after centuries of exile, reclamation may be mistaken for invasion. Nevertheless, it is not. And those who till stolen soil have no right to object when cast out in turn.
We getting called out.
Your uncompromising nature rivals that of the Ixal. They too lament circumstances which they themselves perpetuate. Were they but to embrace peace, we would welcome them with open arms. Indeed, some few have done just that, and now receive of the 12's Wood's bounty. Would that your people might learn from their example.
You dare compare us to the Birdmen? You who thought to invoke the 12 and threaten all of creation?
I came here in the hope of finding some speck of common ground, but I see now these discussions will accomplish nothing. Despite what you people may believe, I am not wont to choose the sword over the olive branch. 'Tis but a pity men are loath to accept one without first being shown the other.
Wait! I beg you. This meeting was supposed to be a chance to find a way forward together, not to bemoan the missteps which brought us here.
Good thing you're here, because I would just spit in his face.
If you truly consider violence a last resort, there must be a way we can come to an agreement.
As Mistress Alisae says, we did not come here to bicker over the past, but to discuss how we might strive towards a brighter future. Emperor Varis, may I suggest a short recess, that all present might compose themselves prior to beginning anew?
Very well. I pray this intermission will suffice to move these talks in a more constructive direction.
That went well. Yikes. Yikes. What? Well, crap. 'Tis true that Limsa Lominsa's beginnings were not wholly honorable, but our old wrongs do not make the Empire's deeds right. Yeah. I do much wonder at Emperor Varis' decision to attend these negotiations. It is plain he has no intention of hearkening to our entreaties, but what then is his goal? This. Whatever rebuttal I had in mind was lost when Varis mentioned my father. The man is certainly skilled at keeping his opponents off balance. For a moment I feared our talks would descend into violence there and then. Alisae speaks of her dislike for politics, but her honest plea may very well have prevented an early battle. Why do I get the feeling the Emperor is hiding something? Uh-oh. Varis holds fast to his ideals, just as I knew he would. He will not be swayed from his path. For years, we have warred with the Empire with no end in sight. A parley such as this represents a unique opportunity, and I would not squander it with bitter words. This really is not my forte. After his Radiance's little performance, it was all I could do not to swear at him. I honestly don't know how I ended up playing the mediator. I just asked myself what Alphino would have done, tried my best to do the same, and by some miracle it worked. But there really is no common ground to be found with that man, nor do I think he looked for any. So the question becomes, what did he come here to do? Because you may be certain it wasn't to make peace. Whatever it is, I can't make it out. Not yet, at least. We do have a little time before the parley is due to reconvene, though, so why not try consulting our illustrious leaders? Mayhap they have some insight to share. Now I get to talk to him again. He's fighting back. Yeah, with words. Okay. This parley was never like to bring peace, but I had hoped to learn something of Emperor Varis' relationship with the Scions. As had we all. Yet if he is in league with them, he is not like to volunteer the fact. And if he is not, how much weaker would his position seem for their presence? If we are to broach that particular subject, we would need be subtle. Would that I knew more of the man. If you would indulge me, Lord Hien, you received an imperial education, did you not? Is it true that the Emperor's will is considered absolute? There is no higher authority in all of Garlemald, nor else in the heavens. Come to that, veneration of the gods is forbidden, the only worship permitted being that of his Radiance's own person. My stream's second video on TikTok. That sounds suspiciously like a religion in itself. I share your disdain for their hypocrisy. Even as they denigrate the idea of faith, they revere their leader with a fervor others reserve for the divine. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. 'Tis a flaw common to much of the doctrine they fed us, logical on the surface perhaps, but contradictory upon closer examination. I wonder if a discussion of the various discrepancies might prompt Varis to reveal something. Wait a second. No. I will say one thing for this Varis. He is well versed in Eorzean history. His interest in our affairs is that of a beast in its prey. The conqueror would know his enemies. All should know their enemies, yet there is much and more we do not know of the Empire. I guess we gotta change it here and now. You would have me ask the Emperor himself? Well, mayhap there is some wisdom in that. If we can skirt the storm of his displeasure, we may yet come on answers, even if it does mean sailing close to the wind. "12 have mercy, but for the Lady Alisae's timely interjection, we might have come to blows at the negotiating table. Not that Emperor Varis left us any great options. Is unconditional surrender all he will accept?" Ere he arrived, I'd have said yes, but having heard him speak, I cannot help think he came here with something else in mind. Exactly, he's building up to something, I know it. How then should we approach the rest of the parley? Have you anything to say, Warrior of Light? Invite him to explain himself. Just ask him. You believe he is more apt to reveal the truth if we put him at ease? Mayhap you're right. Thank you, Pisces. I mean, beating around the bush isn't... I can't go over there. I want to sit in his chair. All right. You spoken with everyone then? Good. Now all that remains is to await the pleasure of the Emperor and hope we fare better at the second attempt. Here we go.
Now then, who would have the floor?
Before we resume, I wish to offer you an apology. After you graciously accepted our invitation to discuss an armistice, We have done naught but rebuke you at every opportunity. I believe I speak for all of us when I say we are deeply sorry for our discourtesy.
She's so sweet. Your warrior of light's a clown that can kill gods. He had no need to be here. This could have been an email. Garlean stuff is gray and depressing, you're right. Okay.
I'll admit your familiarity with our affair surprised me, and served to remind me how little I know of yours.
I think all here can understand the desire to reclaim one's homeland. But why expand further? That is my question.
That is also my question.
If I may, the answer can be found in the Imperial doctrine they took great pains to impart to my people. Recognizing the threat icons posed to the world, Solus Zos Galvus decreed that they were to be eradicated. To this end, he began a campaign to unite all lands under the Garlean banner. Or so we were taught. Yet the Emperor only reached the burn, the Baron said to have been laid waste by icons, after conquering all the lands that lay between. What is more, I am quite certain the practice of summoning was not nearly so widespread in the days before the Empire's founding.
When you put it like that, it all starts to sound like an excuse, doesn't it? But to distract from what? Why are you really waging this war?
Oh. That's so awkward, what?
Finally, you ask the right question. I can but hope you heed mine answer and at last accept the righteousness of our cause. My goal is this: to return the world to the way it once was, the way it was always meant to be. In doing so, mankind will be made whole once more.
What does that even mean?
No longer will we suffer from the dissension born of our differences. There will be but one race, a perfect
Are you freaking
race,
kidding me?
as we were when time began.
Bro. We're not doing this. Oh, God.
What in Rulga's name are you talking about?
I am talking about the origins of the star, of the source and its 13 reflections. At the instant of the great sundering, 'twas not only the world that was shattered, but mankind itself. Thus were we divided into myriad races, each with its own unique imperfections. That is why man looks upon his neighbor and feels fear and hatred, why he wages war, why he kills his brother. You all in your own way have proven as much today. The peace you seek is but a fleeting solution to a fundamental problem. One which calls for more drastic measures.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
To bring about everlasting peace, our worlds must be rejoined. That is the goal the Empire would see realized. The glorious future unto which we shall one day shepherd mankind.
A rejoining of worlds.
I have heard this tale of the source and its reflections before.
Are these not the selfsame desires as the Scions?
Emperor Varis, do not trust in their words. They will lead you to your doom. My father thought to use them, but in the end he succumbed to their temptations. He embraced summoning like so many other pawns before him. Do not tell us you mean to do the same.
Oh, the music's changing? Uh-oh.
To be a pawn, free from the burden of choice, would be a blessing.
Oh.
But I forswore that privilege the day I learned that the Garlean Empire was built by the hand of an Scion.
Oh!
What?
Yes. My grandsire, the former Emperor, is of their number. And who better to build an empire capable of bringing about the calamitous change we desire? Would you condemn me for this alliance? For bowing to the will of these shadowy masters, when the prize is true and lasting peace?
Your prize is a lie, and your masters are demons.
I come not to conquer, but to liberate. To free man from the prison of divergence.
Can we maybe cool it with, like, the eugenics, bro? Like, come on.
Imagine a world united. One perfect race beneath a single standard.
Yeah, that doesn't work out, trust me. It always ends up bad. It's a very bad thing.
An army before whose might these servants of darkness and light would fly as leaves in a storm, never again to meddle in man's affairs. We would be the masters of our own fate. I bid you join me, not as subjects of Garlemald, but of a new nation. And together we shall win freedom for ourselves and generations yet unborn.
Okay, so, like, on the one hand, like, he does seem like he wants to be free of the Scions. Like, he's done with them. But, like, at the same time, like, dude, you crazy.
You want to trigger another half-dozen calamities? You can't be serious!
Have you forgotten how many died? There will be no one left!
Maybe that's his plan.
Do you truly imagine we would aid you in your bloodletting?
It is unthinkable! Unconscionable!
And what is the alternative? To be as cattle waiting for slaughter? I would have us work together that we might take fate into our own hands.
Into your hands, perhaps.
Oh.
But what of the other worlds, your radiance? With every calamity, you obliterate a star and every soul that dwells on it.
To the Scions, we are all but tiny, momentary specks within an indifferent universe. We cannot hope to oppose them until we have been made whole once more.
Are these truly the words of Garlemald's ruler? The flaws and foibles which you so abhor are what make us who we are. Every nation, even yours, Emperor Varis, is made whole through the combination of these imperfections, the strengths of one compensating for the weaknesses of another. While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others, fostering community and cooperation.
This right here.
That the protector of an empire should not only reject these fundamental truths, but seek to change them at so dear a cost to life is indefensible. Such a man is not fit to govern.
Oops, sorry. Tell him.
And you, warrior of light, would you refuse me as well?
We can defeat the Scions as we are.
It would seem the Alliance is of one mind on this matter.
You Eorzeans never cease to disappoint me. Though I suppose I have only myself to blame for expecting more from savages. This discussion is at an end. I bid you make ready for our next meeting. It will not be at the negotiating table.
I can't wait to give you a little love tap with my axe. Damn, this guy sucks. Well, that took forever. Everyone's here. Hi, Emmerich. Hello. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. The Temple Knights have deployed in full strength. Eorzea's future is Ishgard's future, and our fates ride upon the outcome of this conflict. The Scions are terrible beings indeed, that they would found an entire nation to further their dark designs, which would seem that the Empire's history is as sinister as Ishgard's own.
Such devastation! This was not my intention.
I refuse the Emperor's words with all my being. What justice is there in an ideal that demands the sacrifice of so many? It makes a twisted kind of sense that the Empire was built by the Chaos Bringers themselves. The revelation yet rattles me. But now that we know our enemies are one and the same, we have a target upon which to unleash the full force of the Alliance. Varis swallowed the propaganda his grandpa Bob told. Now that we have learned the Emperor's true purpose, war has become an inevitability. To times like these, I curse my own uselessness in battle. Send me to the front lines, if you please. We'll give the Imperials a taste of the Maelstrom's cannons, not to mention my axe. The Empire exists to wage war, and war it shall have, but its vast armies pour in like the tides themselves. This could very well be the greatest military threat that Eorzea has ever faced. His grand plan to bring about more calamities? This is insanity! This is madness! This madman must be stopped at all costs. We suspected Scions meddled in the shadows of the Empire, but the truth is far beyond my wildest imagining. At least now we know the face of our enemy and need not hesitate to strike at its heart. I'm glad we arrived in time to aid him in the battle. Though our vanguard may be small, these few are our chosen elite, the finest warriors of the Far East. I came back to find Doma's advance party was ready and waiting for battle, so as worrying as our little chat with the Emperor was, it did buy enough time for at least some of our allies to arrive. Give me money. All right, so we are on question mark. This is Sparta! That was a long cutscene. Are we even gonna make it to the dungeon? I am starving.
I'm not sure what I was expecting from our meeting with
Here
the
we
Emperor,
go.
but it wasn't that. Still, at least we know now what he's really after.
Aye, a future built on a mountain of bodies. I too want the Scions dead, but not at any cost.
The last of the reinforcements from Doma arrived not long ago. I pray it will be enough. Given the Emperor's stated goal, this is a battle we can ill afford to lose.
If the Garleans come in force, we may not have much say in the matter, even with our combined strength.
We knew from the first that the odds would be against us. But if there is even the slightest chance of victory, we must do everything in our power to seize it.
We must seize it, full stop.
All right.
Here!
The two of you are to join an irregular unit and support the main host. I won't bother asking if you're minded to fight.
Me fight? I'm just a
After
sweet
coming
little
this far, how could I not?
little thing. I can't fight.
And for once, there's no one around to countermand me. Not that they would. Not even my brother.
Sad.
But we all know who really make the difference. Ready to frighten some Garleans?
I wouldn't want to be on their side.
Might I ask you to accompany the Dorman contingent? They are strangers here, and your presence would do much to raise their spirits.
Sure.
We would be honored.
When our people stride out with you in their midst, I dare say the Eorzeans will feel an ilm taller themselves. High spirits have a way of spreading.
Aww.
What I wouldn't give to join you. But my duties as field commander will not allow it. I'll leave the front lines in your capable hands.
Is it time?
Comrades, ready your arms. The hour of battle has come.
Oh.
May the crystal guide us to victory!
Ah!
Since the others couldn't be here, we'll have to fight twice as hard. If Alphinaud wakes to find the Imperials have won, I shall never hear the end of it. It's strange. I thought I would be terrified when the fighting started. I should be terrified.
Growling.
But with you at our side, I can't help feeling everything is going to be all right. So please, don't you dare leave me alone.
Okay.
No matter what happens, we have to survive together.
All right. Ooh, sorry about that. Are we going? What do I want to go in as? Is this one her little baby off to destroy Imperials? Is this one going to be like a difficult one for like, are there any special mechanics or anything like that I need to worry about? Not really hard. That way you can dictate the pace if you want to look around. It's fun. Straightforward. Okay, I don't have to worry about too much. I'm in the voice chat. New mechanics, but nothing super crazy. Just in case. Okay, let me get set up. Wavelength, voice chat. All right, can we test in there to see if that's working? I don't know if I can be heard.
Hello.
Hello. I can hear Moose.
I can hear.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear Kirsten too.
Why?
I can hear Kirsten too.
Okay, there I am. All right. Okay. Friends gather round. Ooh, all right. So whenever you're ready, I guess I'm ready. I'm scared.
We got this. We got this.
I'm white mage, you gooch. I have self heals. I'm something of a healer myself. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. It's funny. Okay, is this one where Luna said something about looking around? Very detailed dungeon, look around during downtimes.
Yeah, this one is super soon and cinematic.
Okay, if there's anything that I don't see, like, feel free to point it out too.
Yeah, we're matching with you.
Yay!
And Florine.
And Florine's pink. But Florine has to be pink, so.
Okay. Good thing I got like the tombstone gear and I'm not just like rocking old crap. Gotta love that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of looking around like how far, like how many can I pull? Because I can't really see.
You can pretty much wall to wall here if you want to.
Yeah, it is safe to wall here.
I didn't know if, like, I can't see where I'm supposed to walk quite yet. So, you know, it, like, has barriers. It's,
yeah,
that
I know
it doesn't
what you mean.
land.
I'm like, every time the first time, I'm like, where can I go?
Okay, so it's not going to let me.
Right. Usually it's 2 packs and then a wall, and I don't think that there's anything extra here. Whoops. I'm not the tank.
This is where we can wall to wall. Okay. Come on. Come on.
We can go this way.
Come on. Let's go. Let's get a couple. Come here.
Sorry, Florine, I'm flamethrower and I had to stand in that.
Dude, that emote is the best with the wall, though.
How dare you stand in the AoE and make me do more work?
Oh yeah, follow me, love it.
For a little walk.
Oh, what do we gotta do? Walk around?
We're gonna stand right here, and when that first pie slice goes away, we're gonna move into the space.
Okay.
Move in. And then just stand.
Okay. That was new. What the heck?
They're like, look at all the new mechanics you'll get.
Yay!
Yay!
Things we can look forward to. Okay, we're doing it again. The other way. Other way.
Yep. Then wait for it to disappear. Now move. Same thing. The other
switching.
way.
Okay. Let's not stand right on it.
Moving.
Okay, not too bad.
You can run ahead here. And now it stops you.
Okay.
Hate freaking wines that they give.
I know, right?
The dogs, yeah, it hurts my heart every single time. Hello? Oh my gosh.
Like, why isn't it going down? That's okay.
Oh my gosh, I guess this is the wall. That's
Tank
freaking
ring.
weird.
Okay.
That was like an optical illusion, man.
It's just tricking us, that's all.
Thursday, alright, I'm tired.
Right?
Yeah. And it's a snow day today, like, alright, this is where it gets...
This is where you want to start looking. So you can still wall to wall here, but like feel free to...
Yeah, you can go slow and like not care and like, yeah.
All right.
Ready?
Wait, where can we go? There's
Cool.
enemies, and then there's just like decorations. And hi, Liz.
There's
What's up?
decorations.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna like look around while I'm just, you know, spamming my AoE.
While you're just yeah.
Yeah. It's like, all right.
Oh, that's why we...
Yeah, we'll kill.
That's why we told you to look around.
Damn.
Please.
What?
I do love how cinematic it is. Like, oh my gosh. All right, yeah, get you too. You can join the fun.
It's really rude that I can't target Lyse to build on her.
That's
can,
rude.
You can kiss. Or you can't heal her?
Well, no, I don't. I'm trying to click on her.
I gave her a kiss.
You're hating on my wife?
My wife.
Great. That's the mother that stepped up for you.
Another guy?
Yep.
Okay, she's just doing stuff. All right, all right. Is there anything else we need to look at over here?
Not really.
Lyse kicking ass. Oh, we got the ass
kicking ass and we got our boss.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna like snooze that. All right.
Alrighty.
All right.
This guy is gonna disappear at one point. He's gonna burrow down. When he disappears, look for a glowing spot on the wall because there's gonna be a line AoE coming out of that.
Okay, so stay away from that.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. If you see it before I do, because I'm.
I'll call it out.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Or Florine can rescue you across the floor.
Oh yeah, we love rescue.
It's like Florine can just drag you.
If I don't get killed. Last time I did this with Autumn, we both.
Oh, that's so fun.
Oh no.
We both died.
Okay.
Burrowing.
Looking around. Okay, he's over there. He's in the walls.
Move over to the side. Yep.
I'm skinny.
You did it. So skinny.
So skinny.
Yeah, we forgot about that. Well, I forgot about that, and we just both died, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, sometimes it happens to me. I'm just like zoning out. I get you.
I've only done this dungeon like a small handful of times. Alright, get behind this, but then get ready to go into that AoE. Come in here, because it's gonna go behind
Where'd you go? Okay. Like, where are you? I don't see. Okay.
He's so big, he's my family.
I know. Like, he chonky.
Yeah, he's big, he's thick.
Alright, I'm gonna put that. Alright, get in the middle. Alright, and now we're gonna move away, move to the sides, move to the sides. There we go. Good job.
Yay!
Yeah. It's literally like learning how to drive. Okay, slowly. Good job!
Pretty much.
You merged onto the highway.
Yeah!
Yay!
Look, I'm a mom in real life. It doesn't go away.
Accurate.
So yes, look around more here if you would like.
Okay, so I'll be peeking around and looking at things while I'm. Emmerich, hello.
Yes.
You made it. We still have it. Are we?
It's okay, this is cool because it lets me look at the dungeon too, because I'm usually just like zoned out.
I like how Emmerich's barely taking any damage.
Good.
Look at
He
him
shouldn't
go.
take any. Alright. Ow.
This knight does not yield.
Oh, he doesn't yield.
My belt didn't actually go off on him.
Oh, rude. Rude.
That's so sad.
Gotta send a personal complaint to Yoshida.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
How dare.
Yeah, how dare you?
Oh, hi, buddy.
Yo.
How are you?
This guy. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, it just disappears when it goes.
That's so. Oh, Emmerich.
Emmerich, no! Oh my god. He ran towards me.
Yeah, he was like on top of me and then he decided to run towards you. I was like, okay.
Run inside the bubble.
Yeah, there'll be a bubble in a second. Yeah.
I think it's on the next. The big guy.
Yeah, it'll be pretty clear. Everything's pretty straightforward here.
Okay.
Oh no, he's running so fast.
Do you want me to dismiss that?
Yes, please. I think we don't need to worry too much about, because I'm ending after this, and we'll have to finish everything else tomorrow.
I can just, like, keep spamming it if I see it.
I think we had, like, that was our
Maybe we have, like, one more or something, or whatever, yeah.
Give us a break! This is important.
Pesos, please.
Let the timer count down a bit, and then we can snooze it again.
Yeah. Smart. Please. I know. Oh, Pippin.
Oh, Pippin's
She's
here?
just like, Pippin.
Aww.
He's right back. He's right back here. He's right here. He's so small.
Where is he?
Small.
Oh my gosh, he is.
He's so small.
Oh, he's tiny.
Look at him with his little helmet on.
I know, his little helmet. Alright, this is the bubble.
Move.
What the hell?
Why did we take so much damage? I was in the bubble.
So why'd you take so much damage?
I was in the bubble. Did you not see me?
I saw.
What the heck? I mean, like, you were in the bubble, so, like, that made sense because you were, like, near Pippin, but, like, I was right back kind of set up.
Yeah, but I got into the bubble.
Oh, what's he doing now? More bubble?
I still didn't take too much damage.
Self-detonate?
I think we just kill him, yeah.
Okay.
Just kill him here. Please just punches him to oblivion.
Good job.
Yeah, if I could teabag, I would.
I do feel like the game kind of needs that.
Right? I was thinking that yesterday.
Better have this ring.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. What in the what? Oh, I'm supposed to be reading? Okay, savages, let us be brief. I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was supposed to read. Tank and spank, let's go. Okay, what do we need to know?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you as we do. There's nothing major. They're gonna
Nothing
switch out.
scary, yeah.
Yeah, nothing too scary.
I fell. So.
Where are you going?
Imagine like a harder Livia, basically, is what this is.
Get away from these cerulean tanks.
All right, you want to hit that thing with the ad?
Yep, I will.
Thank you.
Snooze for 5 minutes.
We can do this in 5 minutes, I believe.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
same thing, right?
Yep.
Let us engage them
All right.
together.
There's going to be a bunch of lines on the floor. Just try to go in between some of the lines. So, like,
I think right here is the thing.
Oh.
Nope, I was wrong.
Yeah, I mean, they're hard though. They're hard.
Yeah, I didn't get hit.
They're
that
very
time,
faint.
So.
They are faint.
So.
I think if they were easier to see on the ground, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, no, they're really hard to say.
But they're really hard to see.
I happen to be in a fat area.
Okay, okay.
You can knock you back. Got her down to 0.1%, so they will.
We have no choice.
All right,
You
they're
should
gonna do the
feel-
lines on the floor again.
Okay.
There are lines on the floor.
Oh yeah.
Come on. Come on.
All right. Now just focus them one at a time, because we just have to kill them before Imperial Authority goes off. Otherwise, we wipe.
Okay.
You can just LB, because you had to O. I'll just.
Oh, right. We're good.
You're fine.
Look, I'm a tank main.
I know. I was like, the only reason why is because I did it the other day, and I remembered. I was like, oh, line LB.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm usually a healer main, so I don't ever LB. If I hit the LB button, it's because shit has hit the fan.
Yay! Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are very welcome.
All right.
That wasn't scary. All right. Yeah, we can.
It wasn't scary. You got this.
It was scary beforehand, and then doing it was like, you know, no big deal. Okay.
Yeah.
Boop. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Hooray! That was fun. Oh, what hell awaits me on the other side? Chad, I hope you were good while we were busy. They better have been good. At least. I was too busy to see it if anybody dropped spoilers. Oh, here we go. Oh.
We did it! I dare say they'll be reeling from this.
Hopefully.
You were truly inspiring in battle, my friend. I'm determined not to be outdone, but there seems to be no one left to fight.
A tactical withdrawal, perhaps?
We should give chase. Finish them off while we have the chance. Imagine the other surprise when they wake to find the war already won.
Oh my gosh. Of course. Of course.
The light will expunge all life.
Will it?
Only you can forestall the calamity. Throw wide the gates.
No! 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 Not like...
I promised her I wouldn't leave her.
Don't tell me. Are you all right? Quickly, we must get her back to the encampment.
I promised her I wouldn't She left me. I promised I'd be with her. Well, shit. I think we're gonna have to pick up tomorrow because I am starving and I've run out of break pauses. We're gonna dance on your table to ease the pain. What was that? Why? What even is this game sometimes? Oh my gosh. I'm not okay. Run out of ad break pauses in Steam. I'm starving. Hang on a second. There was like a hair in my mouth. I ate my wig. Anniversary is the 26th. Literally when I made my account so that I could do the free trial. Serious matters, let's dance right in front of everyone because this is Final Fantasy, because why not? All right, so yeah, we're early. We're gonna get done early, and then we have next week to just like chill and have fun. So we're great timing. So hopefully we can finish everything up tomorrow, and then we'll be like Shadowbringers ready. Dance the anxiety away. Your Final Fantasy account is a Pisces sun and your name is Pisces Moon Pie. Is it an eclipse? It might be. So I think Kirsten strongly suggested having a trailer reaction after I get to the first city in Shadowbringers, just so that I can have like an unspoilered reaction to it. So that's gonna be on the 26th. I can see when I got the email for it, so you could run a chart for me. All right, so the plan is finish up everything tomorrow. On Wednesday of next week, we're gonna do the Dark Knight quest 60 through 70. Because we have that all leveled up and ready to go for Shadowbringers. We're running Shadowbringers as Dark Knight. Can't wait to watch everything I missed. I know, this weekend I need to like get my butt in gear. I might need some like volunteers. It's not like the part that takes forever with VODs isn't really editing them because I can do that kind of quickly. It's the making the timestamp. So if someone wanted to like volunteer and just like timestamp in the comments all the important things, I would appreciate it so I could just get all that stuff out. Cause yikes. What else? If you're not in the Discord, definitely come join that. I think the link got dropped. If you're on TikTok and YouTube, that is gonna be MIBIO. So definitely, we love you too, Hexy. What else? I think that's it. What else? Then the 26th, we're doing the like pre-party stuff, the predictions and whatnot next Friday. Next Thursday, we'll catch up on anything we missed or do something low key. But Wednesday the 26th is the long stream party. Shadowbringers start. We got giveaways going on. It's gonna be really fun. So definitely make sure you're there. If you're not following me on Twitch, TikTok friends, and YouTube friends, you totally should. Same name. I make your work days more enjoyable or more bearable. That's I'm glad. Thank you, Moose. And everyone thank the mods for that. Okay. Is that... Oh, thank you. Spacebar. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being on this journey with me. I'm really excited to see what happens. Oh, it just keeps dropping bombs. What the heck? All right. So stay warm, everybody. The weather is getting kind of crazy. Stay safe. Drive safe if you have to go out. Stay healthy. Stay hydrated. Because y'all are thirsty. Shame. I would never thirst over a villain. Ugh, never in my life. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.